Hello everyone! Welcome to Cukmekerb's coding class, and today I'm not exactly going to show you how to do anything. I'm trying something different. I'm trying something new. I'm going to be building a game. And we're just going to see what happens. I don't have much of a plan. I have a small idea for a game. And that's about it. We're going to see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well. I'm trying something new. That's what I'm doing. Let's get started and see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to be making a 2D game using the Godot Game Engine, which, by the way, is what we've been using for OpenSuspect, which is an in-progress open source game. First, I want to make some art. Now, I suck at drawing, so I'm going to open Photoshop, and there's a couple things I want to make. And so I began to draw the character. My first attempt wasn't so good, so I tried again. The second attempt wasn't much better, but who cares? I'm using this. Then I drew some other arms, imported it into Godot, and got it animated. So as you can see, this is what the character looks like when it is spinning. Once I finished setting up the character, I went about creating the movement system and spent quite a while adjusting it to my liking. Once I had it adjusted though, I'd say it was pretty good. Yeah, I like it. So I completely forgot to record while I was doing this, but I did record as soon as I had created the result, so here it is. The player lands in the water, which is invisible right now. And then they jump, and that's it. They can swim around a bit too slowly and jump. So let's make this better. I then adjusted the player movement even more, and then decided it would be time to draw water. Now let's draw some water. I then drew some water. And then I wasted a bunch of time trying to make the asset look right and ended up not using it because I couldn't make it look right. So here's what I've got in the game so far. Person falls into the pool or ocean or whatever. They are now swimming. They can jump. They fall back in. And you'll notice there's a very slight delay when they fall back in, which I don't like, and I'm going to try and fix. I tried and failed to fix it, but that's alright, it's fine. It's a feature. So in Photoshop, I'm going to make a new image, and I'm going to create the enemy, which is a shark. Alright, here's the shark. I then imported the shark into Godot, and made the player's arm movement line up with the direction of its swimming, which is very important. Alright, now the arms line up with the direction of movement. This is lovely, looking good. But we have another problem. Look at the shark. The shark's just flying. Why is the shark flying? I then began work on making the shark actually follow the player instead of floating in the middle of the sky. That was hilarious, but not what I want to happen in the actual game. I then attempted to fix this to little success. Yeah, that's not what I want. And now that I've written a bunch of code, the shark actually follows the player. But it's actually very difficult to get away from the shark because you can't jump high enough to get over it. So I'm going to add double jumping in a second. And I'm also going to add walls. So you're in a pool with a shark. I don't know why. Alright, so now I've added double jumping, which makes it incredibly easy. Too easy, I would say, to escape from the shark. Just look at this. I could do this all day, and it would be easy. So I fixed that and then worked on adding in some walls to the sides of the pool. Alright, so now I have added walls, so if you go too far to one side, you will hit this wall. Although it seems like you just go through the wall, and I don't know why. So I fixed that bug and then quickly discovered a new one. But that's okay, I fixed it pretty easily. Okay, so I have just given the game a nice big visual upgrade, so you'll notice there's particles for when you splash, which I've created using Godot's particle system, and there's clouds, which move to create a parallax effect. Okay, I've got 25 minutes right now, and I'm going to add some actual winning and losing logic and a title screen to the game. Okay, so the game now has a start screen. Right now it's just a button, but you press the button and it fades away and the game begins. You can't die yet though. Alright, I can indent stuff now. Good job, VS Code. Thanks for working. Okay, so I now have a proper losing screen. So when you die, it says your score, which that was already there, but now when you hit play again, watch right here, the score goes back to 0, which is how it should be. So next, dang it, I'm going to make it so that it saves your high score. Okay, so what I've just done now is when you start the game and then you die, you will have your high score and your score. And currently these are the same because I just beat my old high score. But if I quit the game, play again, and then this time I'm going to die intentionally. Die, die, die. As you can see, my high score is 16. But my current score is 9. So that works. This is quite lovely. And I just realized the zeros aren't adding up here. Why is that? I'll fix that in a second. Alright, let's see if it works now. Die, 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 die. Yep, the zeros now add to your high score as well. Problem solved. That was easy. So now I'm realizing this game's pretty fun and all, but I think it needs a bit more of a challenge. So I think, I'm just thinking here, that the shark should speed up over time. Because that would mean that attaining a higher score is not just a matter of evading the shark, but a matter of evading the shark really, really well and progressively better over time. So let's do that. Okay, so I've made the shark speed up progressively over time, but I have no clue how fast or slow this is going to end up looking, so let's just give it a shot. Oh no! So right now the shark's speeding up way too fast. There's no way you can beat this game, so how about we just, let's add another 0. Let's try this again now. So this is kind of good, but I think it's still a bit too fast. So let's divide it by 4. So now you can see the shark is actually gaining on me. And you can use pro gamer strats like bouncing on the water to stay ahead of the shark. Ah, it died. Dang it. So now you can see there's actually much more of a challenge to the game. And although it speeds up slowly, dang it, it's still speeds up. It's done. This is the game. It's a game, if I do say so myself. So, thanks for watching this pretty weird video. I don't usually do this. And if you really want to play the game, I will put a link in the description to a place where you can either download it or, I don't know, possibly play it in your web browser. It depends on the performance, really. And you see this button right here? You see it? And you see this number right over here next to the button? And you see how close this number is to 1,000? Well, click the button now, because your time's running out to be able to say that you were one of the first 1,000 subscribers to this channel. And remember the sound of rain.